Hattis Hierophant. I am your tarot reader and welcome to your general reading for August 2020. The center of your reading is that of the moon. Now I'm getting a few things. First of all, it's a major arcana, so we can expect this energy to last at least until the next full moon. The energy I'm getting right away, Cancer, is we can expect that you're going to be feeling a little bit more emotional, a little bit more in your feelings for a little while yet. In addition to that, I'm getting the energy of, like, don't let your mind go beyond reality, right? Don't make mountains out of molehills. Don't assume, because we always assume the worst. We never assume the best. I don't know, it's human nature. But I'm just getting that energy of, like, pull back, Cancer, pull back. And don't get so caught up in that emotional wave, okay? All right, my love. Now, some of Cancer's already clicked off. All right, now let's go to your moon energy. This is where your emotions are. This is where you have conversations with spirit, and this is where you manifest. I have that of the Eight of Pentacles, along with the Strength energy and the High Priestess. So I have some Leo energy that's here, and to me, I'm not so much picking up on an individual that is a Leo. I'm picking up on let's focus on that energy, Cancer, of being playful. And you know what? Spending time with family. I feel like that spending time with family and even grandchildren, children, nieces, nephews, that's going to be very helpful. Or maybe even if you have students, I feel like that's going to spark something inside of you to where it's going to counteract any type of over emotion that we might experience. I do feel like that, I don't know if some of us Cancers are going back to work, or I feel like some of us are writing a book. Maybe it's just, I feel like heavily like going back to school, writing a book, writing essays. Like I feel like it's something like that. And I feel like some of you Cancers are also looking at your accounting. You're looking at your finances. You're really doing some checks and balances there. And then that High Priestess energy, it goes back to that, the beginning of our reading. And that's the emotional part. And because it is in your moon energy and the High Priestess is there, the message is, it's not that you're overreacting, and it's not that that you're necessarily making mountains out of molehills. I feel that you're justified. I just feel like it comes across that way. So maybe there's a better way to communicate it, okay? So now let's go into your immediate present. Let's go into your sun energy, your ego. This is where you show up into the world, and then we'll get on with your immediate present. But right now we have the Three of Wands with the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands. You are the first zodiac that has gotten Eight of Wands today that I can remember. After you do so many, you start to forget. So I am getting this energy, Cancer. You're starting a new phase of your life. It's like a new journey. It's a new phase, basically, is what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing you're doing it with others. And normally I don't get that energy from here, so I don't know if some of us are moving, or we're moving in with family members, we're moving close to family members. I feel like that there's a shift there. And I love this energy for you, because this new journey, this new shift is very family oriented. And then with this Ace of Swords that we also pulled for you, right? It's like your perspective of what family looks like, your perspective of what your life looks like is changing. And you're going to see that manifesting in your ego energy. You're going to actually see this. And I feel like this is going to move quite quickly. I feel like that we're going to have a lot of paperwork to kind of go through. I just feel like you're just, all of a sudden, I feel like that this process has been not necessarily dragged out. It kind of feels like it was moving slow, and then all of a sudden things are picking up, and it's like, okay, now we got to move. Now we have to sign these papers. Now we got to transfer money. Now we got to, right? Like I feel like now we got to get going. Yes, because I feel like that we didn't necessarily know. We had to wait. I got it. We had to wait on certain things. Okay, understand. Now, Now let's talk about your immediate present Cancer. And you have that of the Ace of Cups along with the King of Swords. And that flanks that moon energy. And I'm getting heavily something with the internet. So I don't know if you're going to be doing like some sort of virtual something, virtual selling, virtual consultation, virtual learning, virtual teaching. I do feel like you're going to be working virtually. I feel that also happening with you as well. And Cancer, you Cancers that are coupled up, I feel like that the seriousness of it is going to be a bit softer for you for August. So if it's normally like, you know, kind of methodical and, you know, it's kind of the same old same, I feel like it's going to feel a bit more loving for August for you. I don't know. I feel like some of you Cancers are dealing with something with like a school district. And I see principals. I see us having conversations with principals. I'm seeing we're having conversations with principals and attorneys. So I don't know if we're trying to like legally put things in writing in regards to learning, school, business. But it has something to do with, there's three parties. Like there's you, and then there's like the attorney and the principal. There's you and the company you work for and an attorney or an accountant. Like there's this third party who is like the mediator of what's going to happen next. All right, so let's expand on your moon energy. All right, Cancer. So I don't know if I do feel like that. I don't know if you're expecting a baby or if there's going to be a baby that's going to be coming into our midst, but I do see that in your moon energy for sure. Also, I expanded on that Eight of Pentacles, and I have that of the Tower and the Judgment. So there is a justice that we are looking for. I think that's how come I kept seeing that attorney energy. So there is a justice that we are looking for, because something just feels wrong, right? Something just feels wrong, like you're doing it wrong. And I feel like you're going to get justified with it. And maybe that's what I'm seeing with this writing into it, like it's not a journal. So I don't know if you're writing to the principal, you're writing to someone. You're putting it on paper, you're documenting it, and this documentation is going to help you with getting justice. So, are you getting signatures? You may even be getting signatures from other parents, from other students, from people that you work with. I feel like you're really trying to push something along because you're like, this is not right. Now, when I expand on that High Priestess, I get that of the Nine of Pentacles and the Sun energy. So for sure, I'm getting Leo energy. So perhaps it is a Leo individual, or perhaps it's that Leo energy that's going to help you with this justice that you're trying to get. And that Leo energy is very, charismatic. Let's do it now. Let's get it done. And it feels very like me. Leo energy is very much like, it's a me energy, but me, I need it to be good for me so I can be good for everyone else, right? It's that kind of energy. Yeah. All right, I expanded on that Strength card, and we have that of the Seven of Wands along with the Knight of Cups. So for sure, and I see why now it's coupled up with the Strength card, right? Because there is some defending that you are going to have to do, right? There's going to have to be some... I see now. There's going to have to be some, I keep hearing sweetness, kindness, and I hear manipulation, but not in a bad way. I feel like in order to manipulate this situation to work in your favor, you're going to have to give some sweetness and some kindness, right? Because we don't want to come off defensive, okay? Okay. All right, so now let's expand on your sun energy, my Cancer. Yeah, for sure. We are searching out assistance. So we're looking for those people who are experts in their field, right? So whether if you're an expert in human resources, if you're an expert in the laws of, whatever. I'm not the expert, obviously, but I feel like you're going to an expert that is going to help you with this. I'm even seeing like dean, like we're going to the dean even. Okay, so I just got the vision of pushing the dean to the side. I feel like whoever the dean is, if this is resonating with you, you don't go to the dean, go to the person behind the dean, okay? Now, I expanded on that Three of Wands, and we have that of the Knight of Wands and the Hermit energy. So we are definitely packing up and moving, so I see that for sure. I feel that energy. We're also moving forward with that expert that we are trying to partnership with, who is going to assist us, or at least give us information on what our next steps need to look like, what it is we actually do need to be writing down, what sort of contracts to write out, okay? You're getting legal advice. Now, expanded on that Eight of Wands, and we have that of the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So I think just almost practically every zodiac has gotten the Six of Cups. So there's obviously something that's dealing with children. There's things from our past that a lot of us are dealing with that's coming up. In this case with you, Cancer, I feel like that all the stuff that's all of a sudden happening so quickly, the reason it's happening so quickly because we didn't follow the rules, right? The reason why, we somehow we got through the red tape. We got through the red tape because there was some dishonesty that was going on. Not all the truth was given. But I wouldn't worry about it because I see some truth happening in spirit. I see that being revealed in spirit. So we're going to see it revealed also in your ego. I expanded on that Ace of Wands, and I have that of the Eight of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. There is something as a collective that spirit really wants us to know about the things we emotionally need to walk away from, mostly disappointments and things. We need to walk away from those things that aren't important, really, right? The minutia of it all. And really, the focus should be on those things that can help, where we can help, where we can assist, and where we can receive assistance. In your case, Cancer, for sure, I keep touching on it, and I'm hoping that it's not offensive. I feel like that it could come across that way. But I feel that there's a certain emotional part of us that we have to kind of take out of this scenario in order to get what it is we're trying to get, in order to make happen what it is we're trying to make happen, okay? There has to be a new way of doing it. That's what I'm getting. There has to be a new way. So whatever old way that worked for you in the past and you see it's still not working, then we need to pivot from that. Okay. Oh, let's expand on your immediate present. And your immediate present means if we stay within this energy and we keep pushing this forward, this is what we can expect. So I expanded on that Ace of Cups, and I have that of the Hanged Man and of the Magician, right? And that is that energy of that waiting to see what's going to happen. But what's going to happen is you're going to be given the tools to move forward. If we stick with this energy to where we control our emotions, and if we notice something isn't working, we shift it, right? And this is taking that time, that Hanged Man is that taking that time to reflect on our part in the situation and how we can make change. Because you see, the Magician brings the ideas before the idea. It's the spark. It's the spark that surrounds the idea. That's the Magician. It's magic. I expand on the King of Swords, and we have that of the King of Pentacles, along with the Page of Cups. So for sure, Cancer, I definitely see us being around kids. I can't shake that feeling. So again, I don't know if we're expecting, if we're teachers, if we're students, if you're an expecting grandparent, if you're an expecting aunt or uncle. I feel like that time is coming soon for you, and it feels like a graduation. It feels like you're very proud to have that position of elder. I expanded on the moon energy, and this is so important for me, for us to get here for you, is because I want to see how do we smooth out that energy of the moon, because the moon energy is very necessary. Let's be very clear about that. We all have that aspect of the moon side of ourselves, and it is necessary, much like that of the high priestess, right? That's how she's able to maneuver so well in spirit, is because she understands the sun and the moon. They reflect one another, right? So when I expand on that for you, my love, you get that of the Three of Cups, the Lovers, Gemini energy, along with the Seven of Pentacles. So let's know that the work that you've put in is going to pay off. Not only is it going to pay off, it's going to help others, right? It's going to be a cause for celebration. It's going to be a cause for collaboration because of the efforts that you put in there, right? Because you chose, and you know, the Lover's card represents choice. You chose to be loving. You chose to be caring. You chose to be, you just chose a different aspect to show people, and it worked. All right, my love, that is all I have for you for August. I know there was a lot there. You might have to listen to it a little bit if you stayed with me. All right, Cancer. And the card we have for you, this is your, thank you, Spirit. This is your angel card. And this is where you want to resonate for August. And it's that of faith. Have faith that everything is going to work out. Don't stress about it. There's no need for anxiety. Keep the faith that it's going to work out exactly how you have written it to be, exactly how you are manifesting it to be. Stay in that energy. Okay, Cancer? Listen, I absolutely adore you.